Hey guys, I can't believe I'm getting a video made all about me. No, it's about me. No guys, it's my video.
What do you mean, guys? This is my video. I'm all in it. Rawr.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, I agree. Hey everybody, I'm Chloe's Lucid, and you know the last video when I made the worst rainbow Lego house ever? So I got a lot of people telling me, just breaking it apart? No, you have to throw it off something. So here's footage of me completely wrecking another Lego house I built. Mario, the legend himself, the plumber with amazing fashion sense, is surprisingly mediocre at everything. Not just with fixing pipes, but also his smash speed and his inability to sneeze. Don't know how never sneezing is mediocre, but seriously, Mario must never get sick. I mean, his nose is huge. Even though he has that immunity, he's still slightly below middle tier. Because everybody's so good and somehow the staple of Nintendo isn't. Donkey Kong, the gorilla that's also a load-bearing mammal, is very heavy. So heavy, in fact, he's like a statue, immensely slow and almost never launches. The ape donkey is good for one thing, heavy hitting. I'm putting him in B tier because he's good, but not amazing. Link, the elf of courage, because that definitely makes people powerful, is very good. Ganondorf is power, Zelda is knowledge, and Link is bravery. What a crappy power. Link is nimble and pretty strong, even though he doesn't have that Triforce. He has to be an A tier because of his speed, strength, and his slight heaviness. Samus, the Space Ranger extraordinaire, is amazingly good. She has S tier strength and an A tier body. The only thing driving her from S tier to A tier is her insistence to have a terrible recovery and a mess smash. Dark Samus is a lot like Shamus. Same person, same skills, same A tier quality. But she's different. She's fast, she's good, and best of all, she's one of my mains. S tier all the way. Yoshi, the dinosaur that is insanely high-strung, is surprisingly meh. One poke and he's running around screaming. He's like a green version of an emotionally manipulative toddler. Yoshi is fast because of his love of running around screaming, and he has a good smash. He also has below average damaging abilities, so he has to be a C tier. At least down there's nothing to hurt you. I'll be straight with you. Kirby's recovery sucks. He would be a solid C tier without it. But that, paired with his low heaviness and his overexposure for his strength, makes me have to put him lower. I have to make him an E tier. Sorry, but he's just not that good. Pikachu is actually good. He would be amazing except for his insistence to fast. He's light as a piece of paper. He's simply B material. Fox is crazy fast. Granted, he's not Sonic fast, but he's fast. He would probably be A material except for his below par smash. It looks cool, but it's not good. B material at best. Luigi, the purple Mario is... Wait, I don't think that's correct. Isn't Luigi red? Jokes aside, Luigi, even though he's a lean, mean, quivering machine, is only slightly better than his smaller brother. Unfortunately, he's still low, but what can you do? You see that? That's Ness. He doesn't have a recovery, his smash is insanely hard to use, and is bad in general. He's fine otherwise, but that ruins him. 2 non-existent thumbs down with an F rating to boot. Captain Falcon with his amazing Falcon Punch is pretty good. He's surprisingly speedy and, as I said before, good. The only thing stopping it from becoming S tier is his terrible smash. decent, but not S tier. So Falcon ends up being a solid A tier. Jigglypuff is surprisingly nest-like. She has bad speed and worse damage. Jigglypuff's recovery is also terrible, but at least she has one. F tier all the way. Peach, the living fruit, is better than Mario and Luigi alike. If she had shown these skills in any other game, Mario wouldn't have to dye his head every 5 seconds because he's controlled by crazy 5-year-olds. Not that I'm one. Peach is a solid B. Daisy, who's apparently a flower, is good, but she's a copy of Peach. I know, I like a copy, but Dark Shamus is an obvious copy. I'm not hiding it. The name is just Shamus with Dark afterwards. I dislike Daisy because they could have changed it more. They couldn't change Dark Shamus that much, since it's just Shamus. It's not obvious that Daisy's a copy, so I have to give her a solid C rating. I know, I'm a hypocrite, but that's really what I feel. Bowser, Miss Koopa himself, is A tier. Good with anything but recovery. Guess that tail's weighing him down. Ice climbers, the epitome of craziness. Every time there's one climber left, I die. I can't help but put them higher than their deserved C tier because of this. B tier is what I have to give them. Sheik, the one human to nearly become Sonic fast, is unsurprisingly speedy. Her immense speed more than makes up for her below par damage. Even so, the bad damage still damages her. She'd be A tier except for the fact that her damage is the most important trait in Super Smash Bros. So I have to give her a C tier instead of his more likely B. Sorry, Sheik. Zelda, who I thought was Link because of that name. But confusing titles aside, Zelda's pretty decent. B tier all the way. Dr. Mario, the character who's definitely not qualified to be a doctor. He's a plumber, he's a doctor, and he's a race car driver. He must be making bank. I like Dr. Mario. He seems to be easier to use than normal Mario, but he's the same character, so I'll just put you down here. Pichu? What you doing here? Go back to E tier where you belong. Falco is bad. Very bad. F is the best I can give. Marth is good for a sword fighter, but he's just that. A sword fighter. Not that. I can just only give him C tier. Sorry. What happened to Ganondorf's power Triforce in this game? He's surprisingly bad for a main villain and just bad in general. He's basically a truck. A garbage truck. I have to give him E tier. Mewtwo is decent, but he should be better. He's not very good for a genetically enhanced clone. D tier quality at best. Roy's absolutely horrible. He is only speedy and everything else is terrible. I would give him a G rating if I could, but I can't. You're lucky, Roy. I only give you an F. You only failed. Mr. Game & Watch is good for an old video game character who almost has 0 pixels in his games. But he's not that good. He's ear tier quality at best. Meta Knight is absolutely amazing for a flying ball. He's fast, good, and has a decent recovery, and is pretty strong, even though he's a sphere. 10 out of 10 skills, and a 10 out of 10 S tier rating. Pit, even though half the time he's covered with an arm, is decent. C rating for the furry Pit. Dark Pit is just Pit but furrier, so I have to give him a C. Zero Suit Shamus' Smash makes her horrible. E tier rating to Mrs. Space Bikini. Hey guys, man, that video took forever to make. I'm really glad that I'm putting it out now. So guys, I'll see you in the next one, hopefully.